Do you ever feel like you're on a nonstop treadmill, always hustling but never quite reaching a place that feels right? That was me not so long ago, until I decided to simplify my life. My slow living journey did not happen overnight, but with each little step, everything started to feel more balanced. My relationships, my peace of mind, even my health. Here's my story. 15 years ago, I was living a life that might look familiar. Rushed, constantly busy, and truthfully, barely keeping it together. At 29, I felt burnt out. My health was slipping, and I'd had a few panic attacks while at work. Eventually, I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety disorder and was put on medication. At the time, quick fixes felt like the only way to cope. Shopping, fast food, Starbucks runs. It took me a while to see that this quote-unquote escape was actually a trap, keeping me stuck on the hamster wheel. Eventually, I hit a point where I knew something had to change. I didn't want to just keep taking pills to get by. I took a hard look at what truly mattered: my health, my son, my relationships, my well-being. And I realized I needed more than a band-aid solution. I needed a lifestyle change. Two career shifts, a lifestyle change, and a few years later, here I am in my mid-40s, feeling more intentional about truly living rather than just getting by. I'm reminded of Spanish writer Jose Ortega y Gasset's words: "We cannot put off living until we are ready. Life is fired at us point blank." My journey to a simpler, slower life did not happen overnight. It started when I left a high-stress job for a more flexible career. Then we made the move from the big city to a quieter, smaller town. I started choosing whole foods over processed ones, learned to cook, and left the fast food habit behind. Instead of turning to retail therapy for stress relief, I began to find peace in nature, in slowing down, and in allowing for quiet moments. And the most profound change? I gained time, even with work and responsibilities. Time with my son, time to nurture relationships, and time to just be. For me, simplifying did not mean cutting everything out. It meant bringing purpose and presence back in. Living simply also shifted how I see the world around me. I became more conscious of the waste I was creating and started choosing items that are more durable and sustainable, avoiding the disposable mindset. It's funny because for the longest time, I only thought about whether I could afford something. If the answer was yes, I did not think further. But being more intentional has done more than just declutter my space and help my budget. It has helped me see the bigger picture and my part in it. The Cree Indian prophecy comes to mind and resonates with an intentional, simple lifestyle. Only after the last tree has been cut down, only after the last river has been poisoned, only after the last fish has been caught, only then will you find that money cannot be eaten. These words remind me to be mindful of every choice I make. While I may not achieve zero impact, I can create less impact, knowing that each small, thoughtful step matters. Choosing simplicity isn't about perfection. It's about learning, growing, and savoring each moment along the way. I'm grateful for this journey and for the chance to share it with you. If this resonates, I'd love to hear your story too. After all, it's in our shared experiences that we grow. Thank you for spending this time with me. Wishing you peace, beauty, and slowness in your day. And I hope to see you again in the next video.